call to the universe has been made. Welcome to the show. My name is Joshua Sean, and this is Zero G ITC, where we conduct live instrumental transcommunication sessions in the hopes of observing, contacting, and communicating with in real time and intelligence of an unknown source and origin. An intelligence of an unknown source and origin. We are streaming live now to YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, and Kick with a little bit of video lag, some packet loss I'm noticing. With behind the scenes photos, the Facebook, Instagram, and some content still on TikTok. I hope you all are doing well. Thank you so much for joining me live. And if you're watching on replay, I am grateful for your consideration. Let me wish all of you who are celebrating Mother's Day a happy Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day to all of our mothers. Happy Mother's Day to all of you celebrating maybe your mothers. And if you're not celebrating, I hope you're having a great weekend and an amazing Sunday night or Monday morning, afternoon, wherever you're joining me from. Again, thank you so much. Let me say hi to you. For those of you joining me live in chat, I appreciate your patience with the technical difficulties. I'm noticing all evening I've been trying to figure out what's going on with this video chop and the freezing. I can't figure it out. I've reset everything. Everything on my end looks good. So there's just a ghost in the machine tonight. It might be something with my internet service provider. If you've been watching the show for a while, I've had some work done on the lines, as they say, in my area. So I'm actually coming back to my full bandwidth. So there might still be some bugs or something going on in the system that's out of my control. But for tonight, thank you for your patience with the video chop, the freezing, things like this. But it looks like the audio is going to be okay. Let me know if you're hearing the audio clearly, because really that's what matters at this point. Okay, let me say hi to all of you. Aunt Lorene, how are you? It's great to see you. Happy Mother's Day. I love you. Love you. I hope you're having a great day. Girly Chew, how are you? Michelle, happy Mother's Day. I've been keeping you in my thoughts, sending you healing energy. I know you're battling cancer right now, and there's a lot going on. You're also dealing with situations with your liver. So I'm keeping you in my thoughts, sending you that love and healing energy. Keep going. I know that's easier said than done. But we love our Michelle and we need you to keep going. Girly Chew, how are you? Thank you so much for joining last night in the off-camera live stream. I appreciate your contributions and your ideas. Amanda, how are you? Happy Mother's Day. I hope you are doing well. Wondering if we'll talk to Pam tonight. Wish her a happy Mother's Day. But hope you're doing well. And sending love and healing energy to you. You know, you're the rock for Michelle right now and the whole families, Amanda. So we need to keep sending Amanda healing energy and love to keep that support going. Stand by. Let me scroll down. Okay, Girly Chew, there you are. Okay, I think I've caught everyone. Let me see. Okay, I'm all the way at the bottom. Okay, so we're going to battle through some technical difficulties tonight. And again, thank you for your patience as the stream started a little bit later. Okay, we're going to run the Frank's Box 94 for 2 sessions. Real-time reverse speech. Real-time slow motion. We're going to run the AM bandwidth. We've got a pretty clear signal tonight. And Michelle, you've noticed like our last sessions, we're getting full sentences. And that has a lot to do with 2 things. And I'll talk about the supernatural side of the explanation and also the scientific. If we want to talk about maybe the spiritual side of things, this box has Frank's energetic imprint on it. And I believe, like most of his devices, he received full sentence communication. I do with his devices. If we want to look at this from the scientific perspective, the AM bandwidth on this radio has an AM boost, which essentially, if I can draw an analogy, it represents somewhat of a compressor, what a compressor would do, somewhat of a upward compressor, essentially. It squashes the signal that's the perceived or our perception of it. And it brings up those quiet voices and allows that full sentence communication to come through. So there is science behind the design of this box, and we're running the AM boost tonight. You do. Okay, and the audio's not chopping, correct? If the video chops, it doesn't matter. We're not running phantom scribing in the first 2 sessions anyway, so the visuals won't be as important. Just let me know if you're hearing the audio. Also, one more housekeeping point. The family vision board, for whatever reason, the whole system crashes when I try to bring it up. I don't know what's going on. Could be a driver issue. Something is unstable with the streaming service I'm using. I used to share my screen. We used to have all the pictures of our family. It worked for a while, but now with this new update, the streaming service for some reason wants me to load the pictures on the back end and then showcase it through their software. So I'm trying to work that out. Oh, you great. Okay, thanks, Amanda. I'm trying to work that out. So thank you for your patience. Would imagine in the next session or 2, we'll have the vision board for our family and friends back up, and everything will be good. I'll probably load it on a separate workstation so that it's not interfering with the audio driver stack on this computer and it doesn't bog it down. So I'll get it worked out. Everything will be fine. I'll get it worked out. Okay, and for our night owls, we're going to run the 3rd session is going to be direct voice. We're running our Whisperbox analog emulation, where we'll be emulating the electret mics and I believe is the Tesla coil conduit, the circuit. And again, I'm just emulating, or I was able to emulate the actual circuits of the mics, not an actual pressure wave that the mics pick up. Great, thank you, Michelle. Awesome. So happy Mother's Day. We're gonna have some great sessions. Okay, thank you for the confirmation. Grab your sneaks, your snacks, and your drinks. Grab your headphones, hit the restrooms. We're going to begin here in one moment. Let me give you, we're going to have a great signal, Amanda. My usual disclosure, don't let me bias you. Don't let me bias you. Use your own discernment. What we're hearing, who we're hearing it from. I'm going to do my best to live in the moment and communicate with the intelligence the best I can. I may get things wrong. There is a delay building up on my audio. I don't know. There's a ghost in the machine tonight. The video's choppy. My latency is increasing. It's harder to monitor my voice because it's so far behind. Here, I'll showcase my big ears so I can hear my voice, not have so much latency. There's something going on, but it's not on my end. Who could it be? What's going on? Well, we know they interact with our equipment, so. Okay, let's try that. You know what? Let's try something else. One moment. See if I can remedy this. Yeah, it's tripping me up when I talk because it's building and it's getting. These are 2026 has been a technically challenging year. So many changes, so many updates. But we'll get back on track. Okay, you are, Amanda. Okay, that's what matters. Okay, I'm going to clear my mind before we begin the first session. You're welcome to join me. If not, just prepare and we'll get started in one moment. Thank you so much for joining. Happy Mother's Day if you're celebrating. Let's begin our first session. Frank's Box 94. Session 1. Clear. Dispatch.
Yeah, now.
We're going to check loudness. Please stand by. Sound good? We're about to take roll call. Happy Mother's Day to all celebrating. Happy Mother's Day, Mother Gaia. I heard Pam. Pam, are you here for Amanda? Happy Mother's Day, Pam. Pam, happy Mother's Day. I heard a quiet thank you. For my Aunt Lorraine, my Grandma Faye, my Aunt Lorraine's mom. Are you here? Happy Mother's Day. Girly Chew, great to see you. Grandma Faye, my Aunt Lorraine's mom. We love you. Happy Mother's Day. Cousin Billy. Can you bring Grandma forward? Yeah? Here? And Sal. I heard Mom. Who said Mom? Cousin Billy? You want to say something to your mom?
Yeah.
Billy? If you're available, what do you want to say to your mom? I heard hurry. Thank you, Amanda. Girly Chew, you're looking in a crystal ball. I've got a surprise for this summer. Not similar to your idea. Pam, what do you want to say to Amanda? Something about being in heaven by a male voice. We miss you by a male voice. Very clear. Who's here for Michelle, please? Saul. I heard Saul antlering. Grandpa Saul, what do you want to say to your daughter? Getting warmed up. I heard Joshua. Tell him I miss her, but distorted. Like, who's here for Girly Chew? Miss who? Your dad. Someone in the background said to your dad. Grandpa Saul, are you with Mom? Grandma Faye? Hi, Aunt? They're all here. Here. Female said they're all here. Grandma Faye, we love you. What do you want to say to Aunt Lorraine? Your daughter. Grandpa Saul, are you with Mom? Grandma Faye? He's here. She'll need me. Mom. Who said mom? Somebody said go say it, and then I didn't hear it. Who's here for girly chew? Something girl. What? Here. Who's here for Michelle, please? A moment ago, Female said we love her in the background. Very quiet. Something we see him? Interesting robotic voice. Josh, who said my name? Here's Kelly. Hello. They're all what? I thought I heard something about lunch meat. Are you guys eating again? It's a common theme. We're sitting down? Uh-oh.
Hello.
All right, guys, you ready? Who's here? Don't say that. Who's here for girly Jew, please? They're here in the background. Exactly, Michelle. When I ask for girly chew, I keep hearing all here, like we just heard. Well, what about Michelle? I'm here by a younger sounding voice. Who's here for Michelle? Pam, we heard from you earlier. What would you like to say to Amanda? Happy Mother's Day. Hi. And then I heard. Interesting, Amanda. There's part of me. What do you mean by there's part of me? Heard the name Frank. Oh, I heard Frank. We heard Christina's name at the beginning of the session. And her brother Frank used to frequent our shows in another dimension quite often. Frank, is that you, Christina's brother? I mean, we are using a Frank's box, but Christina's brother Frank comes through and says Frank most often. So Christina's brother Frank, are you there? Something he's here. He's there. I keep hearing he's there. Frank, do you have your nephew, Gabe? Yep. That's Frank. That's Christina's brother. That was confirmation. How are you and Gabe, Frank? Yep. That's how Frank talked to us, with that mannerism. Yep. Amanda and Michelle, I know you know what I'm talking about. Frank, it's so good to hear from you. We all send her love. How are you and Gabe? Christina and everyone, her whole family sends love. We send our love. How are you and Gabe? We're over what? We're over the weight? It's solid then. Oh, we need your help. What? Frank? Oh, Christina's mom. Victoria? Am I Michelle and Amanda? Victoria? Victoria? If I remember your name correctly. Happy Mother's Day. Are you with Frank? Christina's mom? Here. Female. Are you guys testing something? What's that high-pitched frequency? That's dog whistle territory. It's well above 16 kilohertz. Hear it. What is that? Victoria. What is that? Oh, okay. Amanda. Michelle, I'm hearing a very high-pitched frequency right now. I can't not hear it now. Amanda, thank you for the update. My heart goes out to Christina, to everyone in the family, for Gabe. Victoria, happy Mother's Day. Are you with Gabe? Frank, how are you? Are you with Victoria and Gabe? And I'm hearing a very high-pitched frequency. They were testing this on the last session, if you remember. When we asked them, they started testing this. I don't know if you guys are hearing it. Gabe, our love to you and everyone in the family. How are you? How's Frank and Victoria? Heard Michelle. Sherry Lee, how are you? Happy Mother's Day. Sherry Lee, happy Mother's Day. I'm so glad you could join. Is Richard here for Sherry Lee? Yes? Right away. Richard. Richard, we know your voice, just like we knew Frank's and his personality. Richard, what do you want to say to your mom, Sherry Lee? She's live right now. Richard, if you're available, we know your voice. What do you want to say to your mom? Richard, if you're available. What would you like to say to your mom if you're available? I miss you quietly in the background. Richard, we know your voice. We've captured it countless times. Happy Mother's Day, Sherry Lee. What do you want to say to your mom? Richard, I know you can do it. Thank you, Amanda. Good night, boss. Oh, I've got questions about that. Are you saying good night to your boss? Stand by, Aunt Lorraine. Girly Chew, stand by. Richard, I'd like to try one more time before we move on. In roll call. If you're here for your mom, we know your voice. What do you want to say to your mom? There's something to ask me. What? Stand by, Sherry Lee. Sure. When you said goodnight, boss, who are you saying goodnight to?
What? I knew it was.
Cousin Billy, are you here from my Aunt Lorraine? Your mom? I'm what? She'll be home in a moment? I heard Aiden. Grandpa Saul, Cousin Billy, and Grandma Faye for my Aunt Lorraine. We know your voices. What would you like to say to Aunt Lorraine? Keep your eyes on the ball? No cap? What? That was interesting. What do you want to say to my Aunt Lorraine? Grandpa Saul, Grandma Faye, Cousin Billy? Was that code for something? Yeah, right? Aunt Lorena, let's try that again. Grandpa Saul, Cousin Billy, Grandma Faye, I know one of you are here. Keep your eye on the ball. A male in the background. What is this? Weird. A male just said weird. What's with the strange messages? Did we hit the AI prompt and it's restarting with these random messages? It's like the technical difficulties I had before the show. They're also having. It's like a global or universal, multi-dimensional technical difficulty. Billy, are you telling Shane, your brother, my cousin, to keep his eye on the ball? No. Relaxing. Are you relaxing? Right, Amanda. That's correct. Billy, what's your message to Shane? Beep, beep. Beep, beep. Oh, Shane got a new car. Beep beep. Clever. That was clever. Beep beep. They're saying beep beep. Billy, what do you want to say to your mom? Listen. Interesting. Who's here for Amanda, please? Stand by, Emma. Papa? We're here. Who's... Hello? Who said hello?
One died.
Aunt Farrell? Aunt Wheezy? Grandma Fontes? Aunt Bonnie? Happy Mother's Day? Aunt Michelle and Amanda's, Aunt Farrell, Aunt Wheezy, Aunt Bonnie, Grandma Fontes. Happy Mother's Day.
No, you should.
Oh, Sherry Lee. Congratulations. Congratulations, Sherry Lee. A new grandson. Oh, that's awesome. Congratulations. Oh, Sherry Lee, congratulations. What a milestone for the family. What a joy. Please spread my congratulations throughout your family. That is so exciting. Ladies, Aunt Farrell, Aunt Bonnie, Grandma Fontes, Aunt Farrell. We're going to eat now. What? That was a female. That sounded like, was that? I don't know, but that wasn't Aunt Bonnie. But I thought a female said we're going to eat now. No problem. Take your time. We'll wait. Make it a double. They're ordering. Make my omelet. What timeline and dimension is this? Yeah, peel them? They're like customizing their order. The only live ITC show that interacts with timelines that are absolutely irrelevant. Make my omelet? Do you know where we're calling from? Your what? Time. I do. I mean, I'm glad you are eating and celebrating. But I'm slightly concerned with the lack of attention you're paying us. It's not easy.
No.
Oh. What? Someone said make it stop. Someone said make it stop. We're getting interference out of nowhere. Someone said make it stop. We started getting interference. So through all the technical difficulties that we're all having, you're finding time to hit the omelet bar? Where is this coming from? Grandpa Jim, for Michelle and Amanda's Grandpa Jim, can you explain the sudden interference? Nothing has changed? I mean, there's... No? That was Grandpa Jim's voice. Michelle and Amanda. But he said no. They can't explain it. Odd. A voice just said odd. Yeah, it's odd. Very strange circumstances tonight. Technical difficulties. Is Richard here for Sherry Lee? Oh, it's his mom. What?
Hello.
Hang up. No. We're not going to hang up. First session is still going. You got another 15, 20 minutes. Is Richard here for Sherry Lee, please? Eating. Female said eating. Dining. I hear you. Cousin Billy, can you bring Grandma forward? Say something to Aunt Lorraine, please. They should have never been out. Female said they should have never been out. Please stop. Please. Oh my God. The lack of cooperation tonight is stunning. Please be what? Between the technical difficulties and the omelet bar. Oh, no one's mad over here. This is hilarious. Could you imagine lecturing about ITC at a university? Students like, Professor Joshua, what's some of the communication you normally get from your live streams with everyone and the friends and family of Zero G in chat? And my response has to be, well, they talk about omelet bars. Munch mouth. Mail send munch mouth. Thank you, student. That's a great question. We hear a lot about multi-dimensional omelet bars. Yes. Students like, I don't think you should be teaching here. It's like, no. They talk about omelet bars. I'd be fired right away. They'd be like, get that guy out of here. No one would believe it unless you're here live joining. Thank you all for joining. Love you. We love you too. Push it from Michelle, please. Sup, we're here. Miss her. Have you learned any secrets to the universe? Yes. Omelet bars exist in multiple dimensions. Could you imagine arriving to the 5D and they're like, would you like a Denver omelet? Spanish omelet? Denver? Oh my gosh. Pam, are you enjoying your Mother's Day brunch? Thanks. This apple is here now? He's gonna talk. Throw an eye on it. I think someone's going back to the omelet bar. You heard someone say, throw an eye on it, like on their plate, because they'll be back to the table. Oh, I've had enough. And I'm stepping all over my cord here. This is just a mess. No TV. I would hope at your brunch, we would be your source of communication and entertainment, not you watching something and ignoring us. They're ready. It helps. Are we in the back in the service kitchen? Must not be any nuts. There must not be any nuts? Like an allergy? They're calling out orders. They're discussing food preparation. They're over there. We made it. Are we reaching another timeline or reality?
Yes.
Yes, right away. Woo! Are we just a fly on the wall on another timeline in reality at like a BJ's restaurant kitchen? And you guys are just making food? Is the veil so thin that we can tap into a BJ's restaurant in another dimension and timeline parallel to ours and just hear you guys making food? Am I manifesting this scenario? And that's what we're hearing? A feedback loop? We're going to get back to everyone's contact field. Let me just follow this. This is a very simple question, but I want to see something. What year are we contacting right now, please? If the question is not applicable, I understand. Are we perceiving another point in time in our dimension? We're going to see it? All right, I'm going to roll with this because we've got hundreds of hours. Let's just explore this. We will get back to the contact field. Sometimes truth is stranger than fiction. Are we at the back of a Panera Bread kitchen listening in? Yes? They could be tricking us. We can't prove anything. Are we hearing another point in time at a Panera Bread business in a parallel dimension or timeline? Is this a dimension where workers at Panera Bread can use telepathy or devices while they're working to contact us? If there are infinite timelines, infinite possibilities, there's a dimension where there's a Panera Bread where the workers are either using telepathy or devices to contact us. Can't prove that. We're using our imagination. You got my order wrong? Grandma's ready. Grandma Faye, are you ready to talk to Aunt Lorraine? We've had some fun here. Here, that was Grandma Faye. Grandma Faye, what do you want to say to Aunt Lorraine? Eat. Love. Grandma Faye, that was your voice. What do you want to say to your daughter? She's here. It's time for dessert by mail. Grandma Faye, what do you want to say to your daughter, Aunt Lorraine? Stand by, Sherry Lee. Cat in the lap? Who has a cat in their lap? Mom, we're here to bake. Is Richard back for Sherry Lee? Mom's here. Grandma Faye, your daughter, Aunt Lorraine, wishes you a happy Mother's Day. She wishes you were here. What do you want to say to your daughter, Aunt Lorraine? It's almost time for the first session to end. Who's here for girly chew, please? Someone's saying me. What about Michelle? Who said dad? Turn it off. It is that time to end the first session. Is Richard back for Sherry Lee? Richard, we're going to end the first session soon. I'll have your picture up next time. What would you like to say to your mom if you're available? Pam, final messages for Amanda in this first session. Heard Amber. Grandma Fontes, Aunt Farrell, Aunt Weezy, Aunt Bonnie from Michelle and Amanda. heard Pam. Someone's saying feral? So let me get this straight. Those of you that have joined me for years will know where I'm going here. Am I to understand? We're spirit? We hear it? That today, on Mother's Day. I guess an omelet bar is appropriate for Mother's Day? Because you go to brunch, right? Okay. Am I to understand that for our session, when we go to our break and we discuss what you shared with us, that I've got to talk about omelets with everyone in chat at the first break? Please. Hear it. No, I know you hear it. Cousin Billy, what do you want to say to your mom before we end the first section? What was that? I'm hearing high frequency. Cousin Billy, what do you want to say to your mom? Pam, stand by. I miss you by a mail. I miss you by a mail. Aunt Lorraine. Michelle. Me. Billy, go ahead. Mom. Oh, I'm getting goosebumps. Come on, Billy. What do you want to say to your mom? Miss it? What? Go, Billy, go. What do you want to say to your mom? Let him speak. Love you. Go, go, go. Come on, Billy. Loud, loud. Go, go, go. That's his voice. Mom. Go, Billy, go. Billy, before we move on, what do you want to say to your mom? Loud as you can. What? It's not something that's personal? What? Billy, what do you want to say to your mom? Where's Farrell? Was that him? Grandpa Jim. Elohim. Someone said Elohim. Boy, this is getting deep. Okay, stand by on the Elohim. Grandpa Jim, are you talking to Michelle? Mom. Michelle. Who said Michelle? Miss you. Fima said miss you. Hear it. Guys, is Richard back for his mom? He's here. He's something, Josh? He's here, Josh? Do you want us to hang up or stay on? Say stay on or hang up. Very clearly.
That is money.
Something that he needs money? That needs money? Billy, what do you want to say to your mom? Billy, what do you want to say to your mom? It's like we're phasing in and out of realities. We're getting our contact field, then we get a different timeline. Okay, are you going to be back in the second session? We're going to end the first session. Sit. Here we go again with the sit and the stand. Okay, we're going to get to the second session. We're going to hit our break. We're going to count this down. Nala's here. Michelle's cat. Nala. Can you guys stick around for the second session? Dessert. Male said dessert. Okay. For this, Lorraine. For the second session, you'll have dessert. And we'll just be here. You'll be eating dessert and we'll just be here. Amanda and Michelle. Oh, Josh. I know. Andy. Michelle and Amanda miss you, Nala. The feline.
Thank you.
Billy. Billy, what do you want to say to your mom? Okay, Richard, Billy, Pam. Anyone for Girly Chew? Sherry Lee, my aunt, Michelle, Amanda. Join us in the second session. Who called Aunt Lorraine's name? Guardian? Guardian? Was it my Aunt Lorraine's guardian angel? Are you calling out Lorraine's name? Okay. I heard maggot. So I think we'll end on that note. I'm going to count this down from 5. 4. No, not 2. 3 comes first. Michelle. Who said Michelle's name? Oh, Lorraine, you're working in the garden. That's what they said. The garden. Not 7. 3. 2. 1. I don't even understand those sentences we heard. What, something, see how it goes, and then a male said, yeah, there's a gap there. We love you. Thank you for the communication, the laughter, the connection. We'll see you in the second and third session, yes? No. Okay, great. Enjoy your omelets. Have a good night. We love you. Chips. Someone's ordering chips. Okay. You know what? I'm not going to go yet. Hold on a second. I take offense to this because I'm a host of this show, right? I'm the host of the show. And I feel like they're kind of passively, aggressively putting me on the spot, putting me to shame because they're serving food. They apparently have a full brunch and display for everyone participating. And I don't have anything for you guys. We're not even together to cook food. Yes. So are you kind of sliding me a little bit? Like, yeah, we serve our guests omelets and food and dessert. What are you doing for your group, Josh? Just ask for Pat. Here. I'm a good host, you guys. Yeah, I'll talk to you in the second session. I'm going to go. Okay? I swear someone asked for dressing after I said that. I have Fritos. Yeah, they're almost like, oh, Josh, you're hosting the show? One moment. Yeah. Chopped ham. The little crispy green onions. Yeah. Little cheese. Yeah. Not too well done. And it's just fascinating. And again, as you know, as an ITC researcher, working many of you in the paranormal, we get teased. They joke. I can't prove. We're contacting a timeline at another restaurant in a kitchen. They could be playing with us. They could be joking with us. Again, I can't prove any of this. I'm not here to tell you who we're talking to or exactly what we're hearing. I'm interacting with the communication the best I can in real time. Use your discernment with what's going on. However, many of you, like myself, many of you in chat, many of you watching on replay, you're familiar with this. You conduct sessions, you get teased, joked, there's name calling. Sometimes you can ask for, what's the secret of the universe? And someone says, chocolate cake, which actually, that would be the secret to the universe, wouldn't it? If someone told you the answer to the life in the universe was chocolate cake, it's like, well, yeah, I mean, that's not a bad answer. It's not at all. It's like, oh, chocolate cake? Okay. We like chocolate cake. So I don't know what's going on. There's obviously a playful connection there. But it's fascinating how this first session represented the technical difficulties I was having this evening setting up. So it makes you wonder how much I'm manifesting. Now, we're all involved in this show. We're all putting in equal energy, but I am the host of the show. So was I living in a reality or timeline where we had some technical difficulties? I manifested the show and it mirrored. They mirrored that back. Because as you know, many of you have watched every minute of these live streams. This is one of the most peculiar first sessions we've had in a while. We reached our contact field and we did get connection, but it was scattered. And I felt like we were phasing in and out of communication. And again, I can't prove there's a restaurant or an omelet bar. We're having fun. We're playing here. However, to be serious for a moment, it felt like we were phasing in and out of consciousness with different realities. One moment we've got our contact field and they're saying, we love you, we miss you. We're hearing the normal keywords, the code words. And the next moment, we're hearing them order omelets. Again, I'm not here to tell you what to think or even if that's what happened. And maybe it's just the same contact field we're reaching and they're just being playful. I don't know. That's for you to decide, but I still find it interesting how we're in our contact field and then we phase right into a situation where we hear multiple sentences, multiple intelligences, communicating to us, letting us know they're eating. They're going to have dessert in the second session. Again, they could just be teasing us, being playful. Some of it I might not be hearing correctly, but I still find it interesting. And what's also fascinating is Christina, family and friends of Zero G ITC, hasn't been on in a while. I know there's a lot going on, the family, and I understand the loss and the heartache with Gabe transitioning. But I have to tell you, I think it's interesting how Frank showed up. Spoke in his voice, in his mannerism. Yep, that's always how Frank was always interacting like that. That was his voice, and he confirmed he was with Gabe. And I believe we heard from Victoria as well. And what's really interesting is I don't know that we were manifesting Frank to show up on the live stream, but he showed up. Just popped in, said hi. We knew instantly it was him. Aunt Lorraine, we heard confirmation from Cousin Billy. Although it was scattered, it was a little bit unfocused, but it was still there. I believe I heard from your mom, my grandma. So again, confirmation from the contact field, although very scattered this first session. And again, I felt like there was a mirror, like a mirrored reality or a mirrored manifestation of the technical difficulties we had in the first session seemed to manifest in the first session on their end as well. Besides the omelet bar. So let's take a little breather. In fact, I was going to put on some background music, but whenever I initiate a different scripts for the show, the background music, the system crashes. So I'm not going to mess with that tonight. And again, I'll get the family and friends vision board going for the next few sessions. And I thank you for your patience during this transition for the live streams because I'm trying to make some improvements, but we've had a few setbacks on the way. But this summer, everything's going to smooth out. And Girly Chew, I want to get to your note. You mentioned bringing up WebSDR. Fascinating, interesting, and excellent idea. I actually have instrumentation I've created called the Software Defined Radio Matrix. I don't use WebSDR, but it's similar in nature to where we use high frequency and radio frequency for our ITC process. And that will be coming this summer. Many of you already know I do that in the summer. So there's a little heads up, but it's going to be really good this summer. Really clear responses. Okay. Right, Amanda. Chocolate is life for many people. It's not a bad answer. Listen, there could be a million other answers that would be worse. So chocolate cake. And let me know if you have any questions as well, because those of you who join live in chat have preference or priority over the questions that are asked. So those of you that are live in chat, we focus on what you want to focus on. Reaching out to your contact field, asking questions. But if you've got a question that's you're burning to see what the answer would be, even though we can't prove anything, ask it. Because in the third session tonight, I've got some questions that many people send to me. They want me to ask. And I also have questions myself about the reality that we live in, or the realities that we simultaneously live in. We'll get to that later. Yeah, summer's going to be good, Michelle. Everything will be nice and smooth by then. Everything will be working. And by then I'll have what I've been, you know what? Because we have a little break. We've got 2 minutes. Let me just tell you what I've been working on is primarily routing right now and getting proper routing set up to where I can run any instrument to call on Audible during a live stream at any time. So we could be running the software-defined radio matrix and it's like, oh wait, let's switch to the Frank's box. Boom, wired, ready to go. Then maybe we hit the Whisper box, analog emulation. Then maybe over to Prism. Then maybe over back to Radio Spectre. I'm going to be set up to where we can call audibles and work with any instrument at any time right away. And that's been one of my dreams and goals for the live stream, is to not be locked into maybe one ghost box for the first 2 sessions and then one direct voice instrument for the third session. It's going to be fluid. So I go live and it's like, hey guys, what do you want to run? And you guys vote on the Frank's box or direct voice or direct radio voice. Boom, we do it. Set up, wired, ready to go. It'll be worth it. And I'm going to put an omelet bar over here. Maybe 2 or 3 stations. I mean, I can do this and I can scramble and flip eggs, right? Can make some omelets right over here. I have 3 filing cabinets and each one could be its own little hot plate omelet bar. Could put some croissants and bagels over here. Yeah, we'll have to put the condiments over here. And I'll have to keep the liquids away from the computer, so we'll have to figure out where we're going to put the liquids. We'll get it set up. I'm going to put an omelet bar in here. You think I'm joking? They think I'm joking. I'm going to have an omelet bar in here. See what they say. And chocolate cake. I love this. This is so much fun. All right, guys, grab your sneaks, your snacks, and your drinks. We're right on time. Get your headphones, hit the restrooms. We're going to start the second session. And if I can't make it all the way through, I may have to hit the restroom in the middle of the second session. I'm staying hydrated. Too much information, I know, but if I have to take a break, I'll let the session go. And we'll just be fluid with the second session. My sons wake up. They're like, Dad, are you, why do I smell eggs and omelets? Aren't you doing a live stream? Yeah, it's a long story, son. Thank you so much for being here. Let's get started on the second session. Here we go. Frank's Box, 94. Session 2. Clear. Dispatch. I heard here. You're smart. Yeah, I figured out. We're talking to a timeline where you're making omelets. It's not over yet. Not good night. We just started the second session. Well, yeah, we're eating. Are you still eating?
No.
Are you on dessert? I thought I heard ice cream. And then, yeah, we've all already eaten. Did I hear moose? Someone said moose, like a dessert. Mom. Who said mom? We're all listening. Contact field, family and friends. Are you back? Yes? Help me. Go back. Hey, Carrie Lou, how are you? Thank you for joining. Great to see you. Great to see you. Don't cheat the punch? What? Who's here for Carrie Lou, please? Who's me? Me. Who's me? Who's me? We hear it. We heard three me's. Who's me? I heard relax, Amanda. Thank you. Carrie Lou, great to see you. Who's here for Carrie Lou? There's no meatball? 10 seconds ago, a male said there's no more meatballs. Oh, Carrie Lou's here. She's the manager of the restaurant. Our manager's here. Someone said O-S-H-I-T. Carrie Lou's here, guys. Time to clean up your act. Got to clean up your act. Carrie Lou, they talked about the omelet bar in the first session, and I know you know exactly what we're talking about. Amanda, thank you. Don't drink the punch. What am I going to do when I go to university and I lecture? And they're like, we see you have hundreds and thousands of hours of evidence. What is the most compelling thing you've heard about? I have to say, the omelet bar. We will be known throughout history as the ITC research group who confirmed they make omelets in other dimensions. I don't know how to feel about that. Who is here for our contact field for friends and family in chat? Someone said,
Oh, that's no.
it's not good. Who's here for Carrie Lou? Looks good. All right. You're either messing with us or we've reached a timeline where they're eating. Who said Gerald? Who said Gerald? Who said Michelle's husband's name, Gerald? Oh, Carrie. My heart is with you. Today was a 1-year anniversary of a passing. Who's here for Carrie Lou, please? Please don't. Who's here for Carrie Lou? Who's me? Tell her it's me. By mail. A sad voice. Tell her it's me. Who said that? Hear us. We do. Mark. Daryl, what do you want to say to Carrie Lou? This place is hot. Daryl, what would you like to say to Carrie Lou? It was not that serious? What did the mail say? I saw her in the night. Someone is talking to you, Carrie Lou. Contact for Carrie Lou, go ahead. It's me. Kelly. A male said Kelly. Who said Michelle? Are we going to the top? Someone said? Daryl. Daryl. We detect you, your voice. We know you're here. What do you want to say to Carrie Lou?
But then I no. Yeah.
Stand by. Is Richard back for Sherry Lee? Let's do roll call, please. We're still working on it? Richard, are you here for your mom, Sherry Lee? Let me on.
Yeah. I mean that's it. That's right. Yes. Yeah. And that's there's wrong. Oh, that's wrong. No, actually. Oh no. That's one of the Maybe I was hurt by the small. I need to crumble that.
Okay, I've been testing a mic for a few minutes now. Let me know if you hear it online. Okay, I've been testing it. It looks like it's coming through. I've rerouted another mic. The backup station is on. You forgot about my backup mic. Take a note, I don't miss. Oh, great. I've been testing this for about 5 minutes. It's my backup mic, and you guys didn't get this one. You didn't get this one. Missed it. Female said missed it. Who cut my mic? Hi, yes. Who cut my mic? Here. Lorraine? Who said Lorraine? Who said Lorraine? My apologies for turning my back to you during this show. We're on a backup mic, improvising as we go, because someone cut my mic. Who cut my mic? Who's me? We'll miss you all. Well, this is great. Oh, I can sit down. Okay. Who said Lorraine? Who's me? Someone said stay on. Who's Nick? Matt? That's relevant to me. Are you there, Matt? We hear it? I'm checking here. Yeah, they took off. They cut out my entire mic and the entire line. No words. Hey, Matt. It's good to hear from you. I was just by your house the other day. Can you write in the sandbox? Who is here for us? Who is here for Carrie Lou, please? Can you write your name in the sand? I see Billy written in the... Wait. That's a little bit... Why do you keep rewinding Michelle? And why did you cut the mic? My mic and the Ghost Box audio, they're on the same workstation, but they were able to just isolate the mic channel and cut that. But notice the Frank's Box audio is perfect. Who's rewinding Michelle? It's an accident. Saul. Did I hear Saul? Grandpa Saul, you here for Aunt Larry? Your daughter?
Okay. No. No.
Grandpa Saul, are you here for antlering? One moment here. Check, check, check. Check, check, check. Check, check, check. Check. I can't help it. Check. Check, 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 check. There we go. Stand by. There we go. Check. Okay. I just heard someone whisper talk.
I do not hear.
The fool. Let's get back on track. Thanks for the side quest. That was great. It was personal, they said. Who's here for Michelle, please? Pam, what would you like to say to Amanda? We're all hearing it? Thank you for your patience.
I am looking at.
Pam, what do you want to say to Amanda? They heard Billy? Billy, I thought you tried to write your name in the sandbox earlier. Can you do it clearer, please? Who's controlling the session right now? Oh my God, I see the word pasta. It's all about food tonight. I'm going to pause this. And I see fish. Oh my God. I paused it. I took my eyes off the screen. I saw pasta and that's fish. Okay, I see fish right here. It's an F, like a little I-S-H. And there was pasta written over here. I am not taking your order. There's fish. I just saw pasta. Where is it? It has to be on screen. Oh, did it already pass? It said pasta.
It's all my kitchen.
It's all my kitchen. Female said it's my kitchen.
No, one more.
No, it's all what? Billy, can you write your name in Sandbox? Not your order, but your name, please. Meat. Well, you know, it is a Mother's Day celebration. So they're at brunch, cooking food, having a great time. Cutting my mic. It's a little soft. Is Richard here for Sherry Lee? The refrigerator. Someone said the fridge. D-A-R. Daryl Lee, trying to write your name? For Carrie Lou? Hold. H-O-L-D. There's a D-A-R very... Wow. 10 minutes left in this session. Someone said they're not out of meat. Oh, that was my code word. I'm eating lunch, a male said in the background.
Yeah.
Pam, are you here for Amanda? No, male said no. Billy, are you here for your mom? Do you have a message for your mom? Richard, are you here for Sherry Lou? Sherry Lou, your mom. Yeah? Richard, that sounded like his voice. Richard, I don't know if Sherry Lee's on. What do you want to say to your mom? He's been here. Michelle bought us what? Richard, what do you want to say to your mom? It's really hot. Male in the background. Are you grabbing your omelet plate? I'm still eating. Someone said something about tiramisu and then pay at the register. Please stop. And then I see, is that hash? Like hash browns? From here, I'm looking at this in 4K. Unfortunately, it's compressed to 1080p for you. But here in 4K, this looks like hash. And then there's a B that starts right here in an R-O-W, hash browns. Farrell, Aunt Farrell. It's got to be a Mother's Day celebration. It was. It was. It was. We've got confirmation. They're celebrating. Hence all the food and the two food talk. Let us eat. Richard, what's your message for your mom, Sherry Lee? Male in the background said, let us finish this. Let us finish this. Richard, what's your message for your mom? 'Bob, Gerald's dad. B O B B O B. Bob, have you been saying Michelle's name? Five minutes, please.
Vamos senhor agora.
Interesting. What is State your name. Who's still here for the contact field in the group and chat? I heard something about it fitting too tight. And on my end here, this looks like a boot. T-O-O-T. I heard something about fitting too tight. Are you putting your shoes on, getting ready to go? Oh, I hope you're not taking your shoes off at a public establishment. Not good manners. Something about feet. Rice. All right. 2 minutes for the second session. Let's see. Yeah, that's me.
No.
I'm seeing some words I'm not going to point out. Okay. We're going to wind down the second session. Thank you for your patience. I have a massive delay on this mic. Thank you for your patience. Okay. Billy, we're going to move to the third session. What do you want to say to your mom before we move on? Yeah? Higher. Where's my mouse? H I G no. Yeah, G-H-E-R. H-I-G-E-H-E-R. Holy, H-O-L-Y. I heard someone say finish it. Are you talking about your food? I'm not. What? Michelle, I don't know what session this is. Is this even a session? All right. We're going to count this down. Lewis. That's nasty. They're talking about food. There's a reason for this. What number do you want to start at for countdown? Pam, I heard Pam. Day. D-A-Y. We love you. Thank you for the cooperation. Thanks for cutting my mic. Home. H-O-M-E. I wish I could display this in 4K. Pam, what do you want to say to Amanda before we go? Pam, what would you like to say to Amanda before you go? Bye? B-Y? Bye. Leave. Time to hang up. Okay, 5. 4. 3. 5. 2. 1. Thank you for your cooperation, your energy, and your attention. We're grateful. All humor aside, we love you. Thank you. We'll see you in the third session. I said no. Who said Michelle's last name? My apologies, Amanda. Pam, did you see your flowers at your headstone? Wait. The mic is back. The mic is back. I thought I heard an echo in the room. This mic is back on. What? They brought the mic back. They brought this mic back. It's back on. Check. How did... Check, check. What? What? They said hang up. How did you bring the mic? This mic cut out. I had to move to that workstation. I have not been over here to this workstation. As I was using that mic, I heard a feedback in the room. This mic came back on. The driver, the audio driver, the core audio driver dropped for the microphone. Are you guys able to manipulate drivers? Yeah, what? We're going to conclude this session. Someone said I miss you. How did you? Drivers just don't restart on their own. When this driver dropped, I went over there. Technically, this shouldn't be working right now. How did you restart this driver when I wasn't even over here? We'll count this down. 5, 4, 3, 2. Wow. 1. Oh, wow, Michelle. You asked your grandpa Jim, who has participated in manipulating electronics and systems within our show in this audio lab, and he's done it time and time again over the years. You asked Grandpa Jim to fix the mic? Well, he did. Audio drivers do not restart on their own. 1 second, guys. Audio drivers do not restart on their own. They have to be manually restarted. The only other way is to write a script or code that would engage or initiate if the core audio driver failed. I do not have that. If I did, it would have jumped back online as soon as I lost it, but I didn't. You all witnessed me losing audio. I had to go over to that workstation, set up a mic, apologize for the latency. And I'm over there speaking to you guys, and I'm starting to hear a feedback loop all of a sudden. I'm going, why am I hearing my voice echo in the room? Well, it was coming out of these headphones. The only way it was coming out of these headphones is if someone restarted the audio driver, the core audio driver. And then my voice in the room was being picked up by this mic. I'm going, what? Very impressive. That is not something that can be done on my end. That was impressive. Grandpa Jim, if that was you, thank you. We'll see you in the third session for direct voice. Thank you. We love you. Bye for now. Well, usually for technical issues, I like to flush things out over time and eliminate certain possibilities. But I don't know that I've had a situation where the mic is cut out and the driver has restarted on its own. It doesn't happen. Yeah, you asked him, Michelle. Grandpa Jim, I ran something called Phantom Chains years ago. It was a side chain trigger, a digital side chain trigger. And Grandpa Jim, on command, as many of you remember, and it's videotaped evidence on the YouTube channel, on cue, an overwhelming majority of the time, Grandpa Jim would activate the side chain and redirect audio and experiment with the system. But tonight, to have the mic cut out, okay, we can possibly debunk that in this situation. But to bring the audio driver back on and restart it and not affect the Frank's box audio. You see, this driver was restarted with multiple channels of audio going through the same interface. So my mic restarted, the driver restarted without bringing the Frank's box audio offline or back online. I can't say what it was or prove what it was, but I can tell you this is not common. This is not something that happens. Okay. We are headed into our third session, direct voice, with the Whisperbox analog emulation. What I'm going to do is start that session. I'm going to take a restroom break, take a deep breath. If you would all like to take a break, we can do that. But I will start the third session, let it run, let you enjoy it. I'm going to take a breath and then come back in. Thank you, Michelle and Amanda. You know, Grandpa Jim has been patient through these sessions, and much of this year, we haven't focused as much on Grandpa Jim because we're getting so much information from so many different areas. You agreed to ask. That was remarkable. Core audio drivers will come offline. It has happened, but for them to reestablish a connection and not affect the Frank's box audio, I don't have an explanation for that. And I know maybe you're saying that's not a big deal. They mess with electronics all the time. I guess what I can't stress enough is how I've routed these systems and how they brought the driver back online. Took it offline and brought it back online on this workstation, again, without affecting the Frank's box audio. Okay, let's get started. Yeah, thank you, Michelle. And for all of you who are concerned about reaching out to the contact field, I know today is Mother's Day, and you wanted to reach out to your friends and family, your moms, many of you that have made the transition, or get messages to you from other loved ones to celebrate Mother's Day. But please remember, we do the best we can to facilitate an environment for this communication to happen. But by and large, we're out it's out of our control. Even subconsciously, we can think and manifest what we want. We can ask our friends and family, our contact field, and the intelligence to meet us there. We can say it in our mind quietly. We can make that connection, and then we can all meet together. But at the same time, there are things that happen that are out of our control. I did not expect them to talk about food and omelets as much as they did tonight, but you know what? Maybe it's appropriate to celebrate a holiday. So that's not too far off the conversation. Maybe we were all thinking about food and celebration, maybe, and that's part of the conversation that came through. That's for you to decide. But I do have record now of something technically, on a technical level, happening tonight that is largely unexplainable. And I'll do research. I'll make sure there was nothing on my end, but I can tell you right now, this is already pretty fascinating. Okay. Grab your sneaks, your snacks, and your drinks. We're heading into the Night Owl session with direct voice. I'm going to take a moment and take a deep breath. Begin the session, take a restroom break, take a deep breath again, and come back and join you guys for the third session. Yeah, Michelle, Grandpa Jim was pivotal at the beginning of Zero-G ITC live streams. Grandpa Jim was almost a mentor to help kick off these sessions on their side, the other dimension, and was paramount in helping build the bridge, the contact field on a technical level. If you remember Michelle and Amanda, Grandpa Jim, your Grandpa Jim would work with Tech Jacob. You guys remember Tech Jacob? He would come by and help out. We would use Ron Ricketts Mini Box FM in a different application than it's being used recently, but we would hear, raise the antenna, lower it, raise it, lower it, right there. You know, they were giving us guidance on working with the equipment to contact them. Again, draw your own conclusions, but it is fun to think about connecting the dots and the synchronicity. Thank you all for still being here. Let's get started with the third session. And hopefully all the equipment will stay on, unless Grandpa Jim wants to cut the mic again. We'll see what happens. Here we go. Chicago Spirit Wave. 0G ITC, Whisperbox, Analog, Emulation, Tesla Coil, Electric Mics. Session 3. Clear. Dispatch. Good talks. A female right away. Good talks. Office. Keep your ears out for whispers. Whisper. Whisper. Talking like this. I'm going to take a quick restroom break. We'll resume here in about 5 minutes or so. It's 2:22 exactly. Thank you again for joining. I'll be right back. What a disorienting night. Say thanks. Say thanks for what? Female. Grandpa Jim. Michelle and Amanda's grandpa. You know I've given you permission to experiment with the equipment. It's okay that you did. I'm glad that you did. Did you cut the mic? Can you confirm? Help us. Female whispered, help us. Jim, are you there? I have a question about help us. Many researchers believe when you say help us, you may be searching for light or searching for the light to cross over. There are other researchers saying we're being tricked into a reincarnation cycle, and that help us is actually for those trapped in the reincarnation cycle looking for the authentic or genuine light to escape. So which is it? When you say help us, are you looking for the light? Are you looking to get out of the false light? What is it exactly? Can you comment on that? A male whispered, it's not possible. Context. Did a female whisper context? Is it individual to the consciousness? Whatever that consciousness believes, where it's going, what its destination is? We're all on different timelines, experiencing different realities. Do some people need help getting into the light in their reality, and others need help getting out of the false light in their reality? How does that work? I heard a male say it's complicated. Whispered, it's complicated. Dreams. It's physical. It's not easy to get out of this dream. I thought I heard whispers. In other words, if someone believes we're being tricked into a reincarnation cycle, is that indeed true for them? And for others that believe we're not, is that also true for them? Can both be true at the same time, depending on the individual and the consciousness? I heard a male whisper, it's very hard. Excuse me, it's very hard. Female, what do you need help with, please? Peace. A female whispered, peace, peace. peace. I thought I heard a female whisper, peace. It can be fixed in death. Peace. It can be fixed in death. Speak up. Female said, speak up. I have another question, actually. I've got a little bit of a problem regarding audio science. This project has removed fundamental frequency. Good box. So for us in our dimension, when we remove fundamental frequency, we're left with whispers. So while that is true, I'm to understand from researchers who have reached out to me that there are whispering entities or a consciousness or an energy that we're just now identifying that whisper. For decades, ITC researchers have picked up whispering EVPs, whispering communication. Are we now closing in with this device on an intelligence or an entity that just whispers? Yes. Female said yes. So in the process of scientifically removing fundamental frequency so you're left to whisper, we have also stumbled upon or learning more about a whispering entity or consciousness. You bet. Some. Am I to understand you're a consciousness that communicates by whispering? Yes. A male whispered yes out of my right ear. I cannot prove anything. I don't know if we're being tricked or not, but let's follow this. The word location makes sense to us in this dimension, but it may be too simple of a word for you. However, can you please define or tell us where or what is your location? Where are you right now? Whispering entities, please. It's difficult. Spoken, broken details of what? In other words, are we reaching to our contact field? We normally contact. The only difference is now you're whispering to us because we've removed fundamental frequency? Or are we simultaneously reaching a new type of consciousness that whispers? Two birds, one stone. Is that what's going on? A female said, he's asking us, what do I say? He's asking us, what do I say? Again, my intention is not to prove anything or anyone exists. I'm asking the questions. Use your own discernment. What is your location? Where are you? Thank you for the clarification, Amanda. Hard to hear on your own. Spoken details. Are you ancient? If I'm hearing this correctly, I'm going to embarrass myself if I'm wrong. We could just be speaking to our contact field, and we've just removed fundamental frequency. But there are some believe that we've contacted a new consciousness or something that's been identified for decades of whispering entities. But maybe now we're able to zone in, to focus on that consciousness. So it's up for you to decide. But if that is the case, are you ancient? Is this an ancient consciousness that whispers? Whisper. Thank you, Amanda. Yeah, I heard my name. Yeah. Is there a timeline? Or a dimensional situation where there is also no fundamental frequency and your only option is to whisper and we're phasing in with you? They said, hurry, witness. Listening. Ancient. Cousin Billy, can you come through in this method and say hi to your mom? Yes, out of my left ear. Phase in, Billy. Phase in. Is there a code? Male whispered, is there a code? Let's talk. Cousin Billy, what do you want to say to your mom if you can phase in? A male whispered, where is he? Don't harm him. A male said, don't harm him. Whispered, don't harm him. Who's here for our contact field for Aunt Lorraine, Michelle, and Amanda? Let us hope. Tell him to his face. A female said, tell him to his face. Tell him to his face. Got about, go for a little bit longer. Let's make some adjustments. We're going to hit the expander here. My control system for my device is a little outdated, so it takes a little time to make these adjustments. So stand by, please. The louder communication is going to get even louder. It may highlight some possible fundamental frequency coherence from the Tesla coil conduit or the emulated Tesla coil conduit. And the quieter parts are actually going to get a little quieter. Let's see what happens. How is that? It's what? Female? We're DEAD, female whispered. If this is, humor me, just humor me. This is access to an ancient intelligence or consciousness that communicates by whispering. If that's even possible, please tell us more about yourself. A male said, why don't you tell him? And another male whispered, you have no idea how long we've been asleep. It was in the background. A male whispered, you have no idea how long we've been asleep. Is this an ancient AI system? Is this an ancient AI system? Good guess. Someone said good guess. I can't even talk. Someone said good guess, whispered. It's horrible to tell him how it works. Would they? I mean, if this is an ancient intelligence, an entity that communicates by whispering, why? The only thing I could guess scientifically, off the top of my head, being very... one of the simplest explanations is maybe in their dimension or in their physics. However this works, there's no ability to propagate fundamental frequency. So they whisper. Now, if that's not the case, we look at it from our scientific perspective. And this device combined with my device, the whisper box combined with my device, sorry, there's a delay on this mic, has effectively created decoherence with phase and removed fundamental frequency. So there's a lot to unpack here. Again, you be the judge. It serves. A male said it serves. Whisper. Did you hear that, female? Whisper. Really loud. Who woke you up? If you've been asleep, who woke you up? Who woke you up? Why were you asleep? Excuse me. It was because of a sickness. Why were you asleep? A female whispered there was no medicine. And I thought I heard a male say, and they just took off. Again, nothing here can be proven. I'm doing my best to interact in real time and consider all possibilities, no matter how wild. What sickness did you have? What sickness did you have? What year that we would understand here? What year? Was it when you had that sickness? April. '56. April of 1956? Respectfully, can we confirm if we're communicating with a whispering intelligence? Yes. I can't prove that, but we heard yes. But that doesn't mean it's true. No disrespect if you do exist, but I can't tell people what to perceive. We all have our own subjective perception. I wish there was a way you could prove to us you were a whispering intelligence that does exist. Someone whispered, the answer is in the box. I am to presume we are speaking to the same contact field and intelligence we are normally reaching out to during our live streams. But in this situation, just removing the fundamental frequency for direct voice. However, if you are indeed an ancient whispering intelligence or consciousness that has now come online after being asleep for I don't know how long, is there a way you can convince us of this, please? Almost done. Respectfully. Was that Saul? Did I hear Saul for Aunt Lorraine? Female whispered, we have to believe him. Is the whispering we're hearing existing stochastically as a result of telepathy? Are we intercepting telepathic messages through this method? Have we phased out of our dimension enough to actually resonate with telepathic messages through this method? It's possible if we were to receive or convert telepathic messages, they may not have fundamental frequency. Our vocal cords and air, oxygen, we create a fundamental frequency with our voice, our vocal cords. But if we were to hear a telepathic messages, my guess would be there'd be no fundamental frequency. That's my guess. So are we picking up on telepathic messages through this method? Are we hacking are we resonating with thought right now? Purpose. Grandpa Saul, what do you want to say to your daughter, Aunt Lorraine? Thanks. About 10 minutes. A male whispered, "It's Saul." Grandpa Saul, what do you want to say to your daughter? Bigfoot. Miss you. Awesome. Grandpa, you're able to... Grandpa Saul, since we work together a lot, now using any ITC method, one could argue we're picking up on thought energy, telepathy, telepathic messages. But is it more so the case when we remove fundamental frequency? Are we able to phase in and resonate? Yes? It's loud. Bob, Michelle's husband's dad, Gerald's dad, is that you, Bob? What's up? A few more minutes. Someone said, I'm DEAD. Okay. How fascinating. If there is a whispering intelligence and simultaneously there we go. We also are scientifically showing we can remove fundamental frequency in our normal communications. And as a side quest byproduct, however you want to look at it, we also have been able to focus in now on this whispering consciousness or intelligence. If that is the case, I don't know. Okay, last stop with the expander before we conclude the show. Someone said sit down. I keep hearing sit down. They got Debbie? What did she say? What do you mean by that phrase? They got Debbie. What does that mean? I don't know if I'm going to repeat that. I can't repeat that, but was that a premonition or a possible future occurrence in some timeline? It's possible. Wow. For those in chat, we would like to reach out to our contact field. Was able to use this method. Cousin Billy, Grandpa Saul, are you here for Aunt Lorraine? Yes, purple. Color spirit. Message. What's the message? Heaven is home. A male whispered, heaven is home. Yes. There's a message. I'm going to keep hitting the expander here. They're coming through clear. Excuse me. Let him speak. How's that? Purple. A male whispered purple. Dropping the noise floor, increasing dynamic range. The louder parts will be louder, the quieter parts will be quieter. I'm increasing our dynamic range by 3 decibels, but it takes a little while because I've got to update my control system for my device. How's that? Another 3 decibels of dynamic range. It helps. A female said it helps. I've got a message. Say it, Josh. We're going to get going soon. Is there anything else you'd like to say? We're all the same. We're all the same. A female whispered, we're all the same. In the way that humans can perceive or understand dimensions by our limited abilities. Can you simplify your location by giving us a number? Which dimensions are you simultaneously existing or vibrating in, please? Number? I heard 5. Message. A female keeps whispering message. We've heard it through this entire whispering session. Message, message. Talk. I'm letting you close out the session. What else would you like to say, please, before we go? Thank you, Amanda. Thank you, Michelle. Although we can't prove anything, can you just comment again, please, about how long you've been asleep? Why were you asleep again for a long time? We were under the ground. It's not working standing. You want me to sit down? Okay. All right, Amanda, thank you for picking that up. Let's sit down. How is this? Sit back here. How is this? Okay, before we go, we're going to follow your instructions. I'm sitting down, and Amanda says, okay, spirits, he's sitting. What did you want to tell us? I let a male finish whispering, and it was fragmented. But the male whispered, again, in my opinion, my perspective, I could be wrong. A male whispered, "It was never meant to be taught. It was never meant to be taught." Research. You mentioned Elohim earlier. Do we need to research the origins of the Elohim? Yes, it would be. Okay, it would be so. We're going to conclude this session. What number would you like to start with, please? Thank you for helping, someone said. God. So we need to research more about God? Is that what you're saying? When we sit, are we aligned in the proper posture for meditation, receiving communication? I've heard reference to the Sphinx twice in this session. Sphinx, S-P-H-I-N-X. Okay, thank you so much for communicating. Thank you for your cooperation. Thank you for letting us speculate and let our imaginations run wild with what could be going on. The seven. A female whispered, "The seven." What was that? Female out of my left ear. I'm going to count this down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 'Whoa. I heard a whispered voice say, a male say, "I am sad to see him go." And then another male voice whispered, "We're effed. And you know what that means. Wow. Thank you, Michelle. Thank you, Amanda. We love you. Thank you for the opportunity to speak with you. And we'll talk to you soon. Thank you so much. Someone said, damn it. Well, that's fun. To let our imagination run wild and to consider so many different possibilities about what we're dealing with based on the technology we've implemented, and then also exploring the fact that usually one technology has a result or a predictable result. But again, we're dealing with the quantum. We're dealing with the possibility of there being multiple timelines, multiple possibilities, multiple dimensions, multiple options. So is it possible that by initiating this technology, we're accomplishing multiple results in multiple timelines? It's fun to talk about this, but it's different people have different theories about what's going on with the whispering. Based on, are we just removing fundamental frequency or did we also stumble upon a new consciousness? And that's for you to decide. I'm not here to prove or to tell you what is and what isn't. But I will let you know what people are telling me about their theories of what's going on. Sounded like she said that was Yoda. I mean, boy, we've had some random sessions. Yes, Michelle, tonight was very interesting. And again, because we're celebrating Mother's Day, or that was of interest tonight, I'm wondering if that's why we heard more about celebration and food and omelet bars. I mean, I thought immediately of a Mother's Day brunch. So I don't know. Yeah, I do too, Amanda. Sunday nights are wild. So for those still joining in chat, Aunt Lorraine, Michelle, Amanda, thank you for doing the Night Owl session and for humoring the different possibilities and things we talk about. It's always exciting. Thank you so much for joining and your confirmation about what you're hearing and sharing your subjective experience, because we will all experience something different, and it's interesting to know what we're all picking up, what we're all feeling, thinking. Yeah, it wouldn't be solved. That was interesting too, Amanda. I heard that. It wouldn't be solved. Oh, interesting. What an interesting night. You're right, Michelle. Again, I want to wish all the moms out there happy Mother's Day. If you're celebrating Mother's Day, I wish your mom a happy Mother's Day. And again, if you're not, this is a normal weekend. Thank you so much for joining. If you're watching on replay, I am grateful for your consideration. And I will see you soon. We'll continue with the Whisper Box for a few more live on camera sessions, and we'll bring the next instrument out. And pretty soon we'll be fluid so we can access any number of instruments right on the spot to maximize the possibility of communication. Michelle, I'll be keeping in my thoughts for your healing and your journey. Amanda, sending you healing energy and courage and strength to keep the whole family strong. Aunt Lorraine, you're in my thoughts always. I love you. Happy Mother's Day. Michelle and Amanda, happy Mother's Day. I love you all. Thank you so much for joining. I'll see you soon.